Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. A state police corporal charged twice this year with driving under the influence, including one case with 2 young children in his car, has pleaded guilty in both cases. 34-year-old Eric Popagiglia of Drums pleaded guilty to 2 counts of driving under the influence and 1 count of endangering the welfare of children. He's free on $25,000 bail pending sentencing next month. He's been suspended without pay since May, pending the resolution of the criminal charges and an internal state police investigation. Correctional officers from SCI Retreat are planning to speak out against the planned closure of the prison at a hearing later this month and are asking members of the public to join them. The Department of Corrections announced in August it plans to close Retreat, which employs about 400 people and houses just over 1,000 inmates. The hearing will be held at 7 p.m. October 17th at the Greater Nanticoke Area Senior High School. Members of the Pennsylvania State Corrections Officers Association Thursday alleged the DOC is putting money over public safety with the decision and asked members of the public to testify alongside them at that hearing. A Plains Township man accused of tossing an incendiary device into the Luzerne County Children and Youth Services office back in 2017 has agreed to plead guilty. 49-year-old Philip Finn was indicted in July of 2017 after the incident in Wilkes-Barre on March of that year. He was involved in a dispute with a caseworker over a child custody matter. Finn was charged with stalking and malicious damage to a federal property by fire. According to court records, he reached a plea agreement with prosecutors last week. He will plead guilty to use of fire to commit a felony. That charge carries a minimum sentence of 10 years prison and maximum life. If he's released from jail, he'll serve a 5-year term of supervised release. State Representative Gerald Mullery has introduced a bill in Harrisburg which would put a moratorium on closing Whitehaven and Polk centers. House Bill 1918 would prevent the state from shutting down the facilities until the state can be better prepared for the move. Both Whitehaven Center in Luzerne County and Polk Center in Venango County are home to hundreds of individuals with intellectual and physical disabilities. The state announced the proposed closures over the next 3 years back in August. Family members and caregivers are concerned about what impact such a move would have on their loved ones, many who have lived in those facilities for much of their lives. Hazleton City Authority met with the city this week and agreed on a date for electronics recycling. City residents should mark their calendars for October 19th. TVs, computers, VCRs, and more will be accepted at the event at the HCA.
And it was very successful, so we're hoping that people can mark the date down and come up and bring their TVs so we don't see them alongside the road. The fees will be in the newspaper and the city will be announcing more. But it'll be a city event, but we partner with them on electronics.
HCA also just ordered new recycling and trash containers for its customers. They'll be in by next month.
We'll have the larger recycling containers coming in. We ran out of them a while ago, but we have plenty of the garbage, 64-gallon and 48-gallon here, and we will have all of the whole gambit of sizes, hopefully within a month.
And HCA's next meeting will be taking place Thursday, October 10th at 6:30 p.m. Coming up on WYLN News, what the Auditor General has to say about some distressed cities' pension plans. Plus, how about a nice walk in the woods this weekend? Well, first, we better take a look at our 7-day forecast. There's some frost possible early Saturday, then some sunshine. And for that walk on Sunday, you may want to keep an umbrella handy. We'll be right back.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
As you may remember, the Luzerne County Courthouse computer network fell victim to a cyber attack back in May. Now, the county is waiting to see if overtime costs will be covered. The county submitted the overtime costs it accumulated to Travelers. That's the insurance company where the county has its cyber risk coverage. Over $22,000 was paid out in overtime to have the computer network fully restored. Officials said that the cyber attack was most likely attributed to an employee opening a fraudulent email that contained a virus. Travelers has not yet notified the county as to whether it will cover the overtime costs. County Manager David Pedri said that he hoped the county's only expense would be paying the $10,000 deductible on the cyber risk policy. Auditor General Eugene DePasquale today said recent audits found that 3 municipalities, one of those Hazleton, with distressed pension plans, made mistake in how they funded their plans. That prompted him to warn other municipalities to make sure they follow the law. Auditors found that along with Hazleton, Jeanette and York used these special tax revenues to replace general fund contributions to the pension plans. Under state law, the special tax revenues may only be used to supplement general fund contributions, not to reduce or replace them. State law allows municipalities with distressed pension plans to boost local earned income tax rates to provide extra money to help stabilize their employee pension plans. The collections are known as special municipal tax revenues. St. Luke's University Health Network broke ground on its new Carbon campus. Situated on more than 100 acres at the intersection of Fairyland and Harrity Roads in Franklin Township in Carbon County, the new $80 million campus will provide area residents local access to a range of specialty services in a full-service 3-story, 155,000 square foot hospital. Built with American steel, the St. Luke's Carbon campus will be equipped with 80 beds, 20 emergency department exam rooms, 3 operating rooms, and 2 OR procedure rooms. Specialty services will include trauma, cardiology, neurology, and radiology, among others. Over 200 construction jobs will be created. Work on that new campus will begin soon. The Can Do Student Action Committee is looking for the names and contact information for military members with ties to Greater Hazleton that are serving our country overseas. As part of the 15th annual Operation Can Do Drive, the Can Do Student Action Committee spearheads the annual program that creates and ships care packages to military members with ties to the Greater Hazleton area who will be stationed abroad for the holidays. The public is encouraged to submit names of service members so packages can be sent to them in time for the holidays. To share the names and contact information of servicemen and servicewomen with ties to Greater Hazleton, you can email Stasko, that's STASKO, at hazletoncando.com, or you can mail the information, it's on your screen, to Operation Can Do, 1 South Church Street, Suite 200, Hazleton, PA. Pennsylvanians are being invited to step outside and appreciate the woodlands around them in the annual Walk in Penn's Woods outings planned for this Sunday, October 6th, throughout the Commonwealth. Walks will be held in, among other places, Hickory Run in Carbon County. You can find the complete list at walkinpennswoods.org. And again, you just might need that umbrella. Coming up on Ridgewood's News Choice, take the pups out this Sunday and walk for a good cause. Plus, it's week 7 of high school football. Stay with us.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-through lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazel Township, has an unbeatable buffet filled with something for everyone. Our menu includes the finest flame-grilled steaks, barbecue ribs, chicken, seafood, or sandwiches. You can add the buffet to any entree for a little more. Bonanza features daily specials. Join us Saturday and Sunday for our breakfast buffet that includes our famous omelet and egg station, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. BLB Auto Sales, a division of Barbush Automotive. BLB has deals that can't be beat. They carry trucks, vans, SUVs, sedans, and sports cars, and all at the lowest prices. Barbush Automotive can handle all vehicle repairs since they do it all. Check out their specials: oil change and filter, just $19.95. Alignment, $49.95. Professional and good people. Call 570-454-7571.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. I'm Julia Wiegand, and with us today we have Pat and Mary from SAFE, who are here today to talk a little bit about Pause for a Cause for Autism and their 13th annual event that is coming up on Sunday, October 6th from 12:30 to 3 p.m. at Whitetail Preserve in Black Creek Township. Now, Pat, tell me a little bit about, the who, what, when, where, why for Pause for a Cause.
Okay, it is Sunday, October the 6th at 12:30 is registration. We have Blessings of the Pet at 1:15. The cause for this is to get a service dog for an adult or a child in our community, which covers the Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, and Hazleton areas. And we need people to come out to the dog walk to support this event. And we're close to meeting our goals and getting a dog for the adult or child in our community, and we'll be putting flyers out to tell them how to apply for the dog. We have food, we have games, we have Blessings of the Pet, and it's a beautiful area to just come out and enjoy the day.
Now, if somebody wants to enlist their dog in the either half-mile, mile and a half, or 3-mile walks, $15 per dog, and Each dog gets an adorable, cute bandana that we have displayed right here.
That's correct. It doesn't matter what you want to walk, even if you don't want to walk the half a mile and you just want to take a walk around the pond or around the field, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, just as long as you come out and support the event.
And I also heard that if you pre-register your pup for the event, they get a special toy.
That's correct. Mary has special toys for the ones that pre-register.
And with us today, we also have Remy and Nico running around. And so there are dog rules and people rules. I know a big one for the dog rules is no retractable leashes.
That's correct. We don't want retractable leashes. There are usually about 100 to 150 dogs, cats. Doesn't matter. You can bring cattle, you can bring dogs, cats, sheep, whatever you want to bring, just as long as we raise this money for these children and adults in our area. It is $15, and you need a leash and not a retractable leash, just for safety purposes.
Of course. And I know that at the end of the day, you're going to have some prizes, most money raised, tallest dog, youngest dog, oldest dog.
Correct, and I don't know what those prizes are. Mary has them all wrapped up, so I have no idea what they are.
Well, I guess there'll be a big surprise for everyone coming out.
Including me.
Now, I know that this cause has been going on for 13 years. In past events, how has the attendance been, and what do you guys kind of hope for coming into the 13th annual?
Well, the attendance was a little off last year, and I don't know why. There were so many events going on in our community. Right. I think that had the reason why it was so slow last year. We are in the process of trying to get 2 dogs, one for an adult and one for a child or a teenager in our area. So that's our main goal this year, is try to reach that goal, get a training service in here to train the families, and get the dogs in motion. And we've been trying for 13 years to raise enough money. So this is our goal, to get 2 dogs this year, if possible, and to get an adult and a child or a teenager with that dog. And this helps these children with communication skills. It's not a toy. The dog comes up with a child, and they're not sharing a toy. The dog actually is their toy, or the way they can get social skills. Because kids don't want to participate with an autistic kid, with a child, because there's certain things they do that frighten other children. So they want to get up, and the dog is the main communication skills, I think, for emotional support, for calming the child down, for safety is a big factor. I mean, they generally pull them out of a pool if they go in the water, crossing a street without someone with them, they'll stop that. So there's a lot of things this dog provides, the service dog provides for these children and adults.
And I've definitely seen a lot of benefits personally with autistic children and or adults with service animals that are there to support them, and also, like you said, communication skills, make it a little easier for them to interact with those not on the spectrum as they are. So just to recap, registration will start for the event at 12:30.
Correct.
The blessing of the animals is at 1:15, and those paws hit the trails at 1:30.
That's correct.
And this will be, again, on Sunday, October 6th at Whitetail Preserve in Black Creek Township, rain or shine. So thank you so much for talking with us today, Pat. And Mary, thank you for bringing over Remy and Nico from across the way.
My pleasure.
So the 13th annual Paws for a Cause for Autism, be sure to make it out. Help support an adult or a child in need of a service animal to help them accumulate and communicate within society. Thank you for joining us today on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup or have an active family lifestyle or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. Stop in for Jeep Adventure Days. Hungry? Stop into Krugel's Georgetown Deli right next to the Big Cow, 720 Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard in Wilkes-Barre Township. You may know them for their great deli sandwiches and hoagies, but how about something from their new menu, like G-Town Scallops, Cheesy Crab Pretzel, Smoked Brisket, Smoked Wings with your choice of sauce, and more. And while you're there, don't forget to play Keno or other Pennsylvania Lottery games. Stop into Krugel's Georgetown Deli right next to the Big Cow, 720 Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard in Wilkes-Barre Township.
Monday, a traffic stop over the weekend led to the arrest of a man on numerous drug charges. Hazleton police say they pulled over a vehicle Saturday night in the area of West 3rd and Peace Streets. Inside, they found crystal meth, cocaine, and prescription drugs. 25-year-old Michael Wentz was now facing numerous charges. Tuesday, a Wilkes-Barre Township man was facing charges of molesting a young boy, and the boy's father is accused of trying to cover it up. 56-year-old Charles Zambry of Nicholson Street was facing 8 counts of molesting the boy. According to the complaint filed Monday, allegations surfaced back in January when the child told his mother about Zambry fondling him. Police also alleged that the boy told his father about what happened, and his father did not believe him. Police charged the father with counts of child endangerment and witness intimidation. Wednesday, a vintage B-17 bomber that flew in Hazleton as part of the Wings over Hazleton and associated with the Collings Foundation experienced trouble after takeoff. Officials say it crashed into a maintenance shed as it circled back for a landing Wednesday at a busy airport in Connecticut. It burst into flames, killing 5 people. According to reports, 10 passengers and 3 crew members were on the plane as it crashed at Bradley International Airport. The plane was 5 minutes into flight when pilots reported a problem and said it was not gaining altitude. It was trying to land when it struck the shed. The Collings Foundation said the same plane crashed in August of 1987 at an air show near Pittsburgh, injuring several people. Thursday, Hazleton police and drug task force members raided a home in the city. According to authorities, the raid was conducted early Thursday morning at 599 Carson Street. Officers from the Special Operations Group encountered 30-year-old Dominique Matt. He was in an upstairs bathroom where he attempted to flush approximately 200 packs of heroin and fentanyl down a toilet. Mack was charged with 5 felony counts of delivery of a controlled substance and felony counts of criminal use of a communication facility. He was taken into custody and bail was set at $250,000. Friday, a state police corporal charged twice this year with driving under the influence, including 1 case with 2 children in his car, has pled guilty. 34-year-old Eric Porpiglia of Drums pled guilty to 2 counts of driving under the influence and 1 count of endangering the welfare of children. He is free on $25,000 bails pending sentencing next month. He has been suspended without pay since May, pending the resolution of the criminal charges and internal state police investigation. This has been your Weekend Review on WYLN News.
Tonight, the WYLN sports team is gearing up for another great night of high school football. Our crew will be bringing you the Hazleton area Berwick game live from Crispin Field in Berwick. Tonight's game will also be broadcast live on PCN as their game of the week. So make sure you call everyone you know so they can watch these 2 great local schools go head to head. We hope you'll be joining Marty and Joe along with the rest of the WYLN sports team for this matchup. Again tonight, the Cougars taking on the Bulldogs. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizzas, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in. Delivery available. Call 570-459-2783. Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
Don't be late for the bus. As a mom, I always have to make good choices. And one of those choices is where to go on vacation. I always thought the Pocono Mountains were for winter and couples. But the Poconos are all about adventure. Zip lines, treetop courses, hiking, biking, whitewater rafting, and boating. Even world-class accommodations. So make the right choice. The Pocono Mountains for your next vacation.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
TV.